Shout out to the Cows gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. What I want y'all to do, grab the nearest couch, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Cows gang, what's going on, y'all? We gotta talk about this crazy situation that happened a couple of weeks ago. You have a Milwaukee woman who was murdered by her family members. The person that pulled the trigger, though, was a 15-year-old brother, Hezile Frison, but also who was charged was her sister, who was 21 years old, Frison, I'm not sure. And they also charged the mother, 48-year-old Tara Hudson, charged with misdemeanor obstructing an officer. What? You can't make this up. Let's talk about this. And the worst thing about this was all on Facebook Live the night of June 16th. And she died on the scene near MLK, and Vliet is V-L-I-E-T. Now, this woman who lost her life, 30 years old, Ashley Hudson, and she also had kids. Now, with this situation, who needs enemies when you have family like this? Message. Now, it said two people were filming because there were a loud fight going on between Ashley Hudson and two other females, right? Video showed the two females attacking Ashley with a baseball bat. And it showed Ashley getting into a car to try to get away from the females before emerging with a knife as to keep these motherfuckers away at bay. So she did have a knife. She pulled it out when they were, whooping on her ass or trying to whoop her ass. And that's when her brother came out, who was present during the fight, and pulled out a gun and pointed it at Ashley. And you hear Ashley, as she backed away, saying, "Please don't shoot me." And he shot her. And after he shot her, they all talking about, get in the car, let's get out of here. Now, I can't show the video because, of course, they're going to either flag me or they're going to say, oh, you got to be 18 and older. Just go on X or Facebook Live and you can watch it. Now, this is what they saying, though. So witnesses told police that two female fighting Ashley were her sisters. And, Hezile was the younger brother of the three. And they said that all this stemmed from Ashley posting on social media. And they drove up to where she lives to confront her. And when they did, that's when the fight came. And, Ash put out a knife, and Tara Hudson, which is the mother, later pulled up in her own car. And they said that's when the younger brother grabbed a gun out of Tara's car and then shot the victim a few feet away as she backed away with her hands up. So the mama had the gun in the car, and this little motherfucker knew where it was. Sounds suspect to me. But what I'm gonna do, because the mother ended up going home, and she's gonna speak on the situation on the news. Check this out.
Well, good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Natalie Shepard.
I'm Jessa Brycebeck, and we do have a lot to get to tonight, from day one of Summerfest to the budget battle in Madison. But we start with a CBS 58 exclusive. The murder victim, Ashley Hudson's mother, is telling us what she saw Monday night when her son allegedly shot and killed her daughter in a fight.
Tara Hudson told us she was released from police custody late last night because, in her words, she was not involved. Adam Reif is here after talking to Hudson on the phone. And Adam, what did she have to say?
Well, many of Ashley Hudson's family and friends have vilified her mother, Tara Hudson, accusing her of being involved in her daughter's death Monday night, even arming her son with the gun that killed Ashley. But this evening, Tara told me that's not true, that she loves Ashley despite their differences. And she said she stayed at the scene to be with Ashley in her final moments.
Ooh, he popped. I can't even go to sleep because I keep seeing it.
Tara Hudson said she was with her daughter Ashley when she died. Ashley was shot in a fight Monday night by her 15-year-old brother. But friends and loved ones say Tara took off while Ashley died in the street.
I stayed at the scene. I didn't leave. My kids left, but I refused to, so I stayed.
They claim Tara drove the three children to Ashley's apartment. But Tara says the kids drove themselves, that Tara drove separately after learning there would be trouble.
Ashley's the one who called me. I was knocked out sleep, and she said, "Mama, I know you ain't got nothing to do with this. They want me to come to your house, and I'm not finna do that. I'm calling to tell you if they come to my house, what's going to happen. I said, call the police, stay in the house.
Tara says she tried to break up the four siblings, that she was inadvertently spit on and punched as she warned them they could go to jail. But she says they did not listen, and her son shot Ashley.
Do you know where your son got the gun?
No. And I talked to him, but he didn't. I talked to him finally today, but he didn't say anything. He just said, Mama, I'm sorry, I didn't try to. That's the only thing he said to me before they told me he had to get off the phone.
Previous reporting confirms a contentious family dynamic and that Ashley feared for her life years before she was killed. She had active restraining orders against both her 21-year-old sister and against Tara. Writing of Tara, quote, I'm not safe, I fear she is going to kill me. Tara also had a restraining order against Ashley, but said she did not want her harmed.
The differences I had with Ashley, that's at the end of it, still my child. She's my firstborn.
Tara says she cooperated with police after the shooting and was willing to let them search her car, phone, and home. She said she told police everything she knew and saw and was released from custody late Wednesday night. Tara said she loves all her children, but also blames them all for what happened, saying they could have listened to her and just walked away. Instead, Tara Hudson is planning one funeral and preparing for 3 court cases.
But I love them all, and I'm here for all. I'm here to bury my baby, and I'm going to stick on my other kid's side.
So far, Milwaukee police have not yet commented on anyone's involvement in this murder. We've heard from all sides involved, and there is no narrative yet from police to corroborate anyone's account. The district attorney's office has not yet filed charges in this case. Natalie and Jessup, back to you.
Certainly more to come on this one. Adam Reif, live in the newsroom tonight. Adam, thank you.
What y'all got to say about that, Couch Gang? Now, the mother has said some things in this interview that made it sound suspect. Was y'all paying attention? Well, I was. Now, Miss Tara Hudson blew me off the rip. When she said her daughter called her, to tell her, hey, I need help, or my brothers and sisters over here trying to fight me or whatever, she said that her daughter, Ashley, told her, I know you ain't had nothing to do with this. Why would she call you saying all that? I don't believe that. I don't believe she said that. Another thing is the family. The family is blaming Tara for all this, saying she escalated this. A lot of people, family and friends, are saying that the mother sent her kids to go do this. Damn! You can't make this up. You can't make this up. So that's another thing that's going on. And then, to me, the bigger banger was the fact at the end when she said, I'm gonna bury my baby, and I gotta basically support the kids that was involved in her daughter's death. To me, it seems like she's giving them support because they did her bidding, did a good job. And it's unfortunate that a lot of our black young males are son husbands to the mothers, and there's a lot of sons that's in jail right now because of their mothers. These are piece of mothers. These are baby mama terrorist mothers. And I want y'all to understand that this family has been raised and bruised through toxic. Ashley had a restraining order on the mother and the sister. Fear that she would be killed by one of these motherfuckers. And of course, the mother did it too, which I think she only did that because she did what she did, tit for tat bull. And this was some years ago. And now the uncle came out and, he was saying that, this is wrong. Even he had to fall back from his sister Tara and his nieces, but he wouldn't call it out. He deflected and made threats, talk shit. I ain't even play that bull. You can watch that on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? But he admitted that a lot of them got issues mentally, This is definitely an unfortunate situation. And unfortunately, the mother's not charged with accessory to murder, none of that shit. The 15-year-old, his life is gone, and, I don't really know what to say as far as that. But what do y'all think about that, Couch Gang? What do y'all think about that? Now, the sister, Aaliyah, is charged with aggravated battery. She wasn't even charged with accessory to murder. They just charged the 15-year-old. His life is gone, Mama, she's sticking to live her life, do what she want to do, and terrorize other kids and siblings and family members. This is my opinion. And the daughter will be doing the same thing with her kids if she already got some. So I gotta know, Couch Gang, when it comes to 30-year-old Ashley Hudson, I got to know, is she a victim or volunteer? And also, I gotta ask about, 48-year-old Tara Hudson, because she basically said she didn't do nothing. So she tried to stop it, and she said it's all their faults that happened. I got to know as well, is she a victim or volunteer? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cows gang, cows gang.